Hey there, and welcome. So, if you're in the world of bioinformatics or biotech, and you're thinking, where can my skills make a huge, real-world difference? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're diving into an incredible career path that's opening up right now in India.
I mean, look at that question. Can your code predict the next pandemic? It sounds like science fiction, right? But it's not. This is the real challenge at the heart of a completely new way of looking at public health. And your skills, your coding, your data analysis, you are the key to answering it.
Okay, so let's get into it. To really get why this career path is so important, we first have to understand the kinds of health threats we're actually up against. It's a whole new battlefield out there.
First on the list, zoonotic diseases. You know, things like bird flu, Nipah, even COVID-19. These are the illnesses that jump from animals to humans. And get this, over 60% of emerging infectious diseases start this way. So this threat isn't just growing, it's picking up speed.
And then you've got this silent pandemic of what we call superbugs, basically antimicrobial resistance. We're talking about germs that have learned to fight off our medicines, turning what used to be a simple infection into something life-threatening. It's a slow-motion crisis, and it's happening right now.
And finally, our health is directly tied to the environment itself. I mean, the connection is crystal clear. Think air pollution causing breathing problems, dirty water leading to outbreaks, and even climate change giving insects like mosquitoes new places to breed. Plain and simple, our planet's health is our health.
So, you've got all these tangled up problems. How do you even begin to fight back? Well, you can't tackle them one by one. That old way of thinking just doesn't work. We need a new game plan. And that's exactly where this idea of One Health comes into the picture.
So, what is One Health? Honestly, it's a huge shift in thinking. It's this core idea that the health of people, the health of animals, and the health of our environment aren't three separate things. They're all connected. You literally can't fix one without thinking about the other two. So it really comes down to these three pillars: human, animal, and environmental health. But the absolute key word here, the whole point, is integrated. We're breaking down the walls between different fields. We're moving toward a world where vets, doctors, ecologists, and yes, data scientists are all on the same team.
And listen, this isn't just some academic theory. In India, this is a full-blown national priority. Let's take a look at how the country is actually putting this One Health idea into action.
The government has officially launched the National One Health Mission. This is a massive, dedicated program designed to make this approach a reality across the entire country. It's a serious, top-level commitment to changing the game on public health.
And just look at who's at the table. You've got the ICMR for medical research, the DBT for biotech, iCare for agriculture, and the Ministry of Environment. Think about that. Having all of these powerhouse agencies working together is what gives this mission its teeth. This kind of collaboration is the engine that's driving all of this forward.
Okay, so how do you get all these different experts to talk to each other? The answer, of course, is data. The Integrated Health Information Platform, or IHIP, is being built to be the central nervous system for all this health data. It pulls in information from everywhere so we can spot patterns that no single group could ever see on its own. And this, right here, is where your skills become actual superpowers.
All right, let's drill down into that. We've seen the big picture, we've seen the national mission. Now let's talk about the specific, absolutely critical role that you can play in all of this.
Think about your work like this: a four-step process right on the front lines. First, surveillance. You're using genomics to track diseases in real time. Then, discovery. You're sifting through that data to find new threats before they blow up. Next, modeling. You're predicting where an outbreak might go. And finally, development. You're using all that information to help design the next wave of drugs and vaccines. It's a straight line from your keyboard to our collective defense.
So what does this actually look like as a job, as a career? Let's map out the kinds of opportunities that are popping up in this really exciting new field.
And these aren't just vague ideas. These are the specific, high-demand roles that are being created right now. Whether you're a disease network analyst, a computational biologist, or even a One Health data architect who builds the whole system, there's a real, tangible job for you here.
And who's hiring? Well, pretty much everyone who matters in this space. We're talking top government labs like the National Institute of Virology, major research centers like AIMS, innovative health tech startups, and even global players like the World Health Organization. The opportunities are everywhere.
Okay, so you're probably feeling inspired. You see the opportunity. So, what now? Let's talk about the practical things you can do to build up your toolkit and get yourself ready for a career in One Health.
These are the skills that are going to make you a rock star in this field. Of course, strong programming is a must. But also, think about specializing in things like AI and machine learning for health, using phylogenetic analysis to track how a virus evolves, or even GIS mapping to see how a disease spreads on a map. So here's your checklist, your action plan. Start looking for specialized courses that connect biology and data science. Go out and find internships with organizations that are actually doing this work, and look into academic programs that are interdisciplinary from the ground up. You've got to be proactive and build this unique skill set.
In the end, it all comes back to this one simple idea, that the health of a single bird in a forest, a farm animal, and a person in a bustling city, they aren't separate things. They're all part of one single interconnected system.
Our health is one big connected system. Your code, your analysis, your insights, you can be one of the architects building a healthier, safer future for all of us. The mission is happening now. The tools are there. The only real question is, are you ready to start building?